Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're taking a look at living off the grid. This is an expedition in Coconino. For this expedition, you do need to have a metal detector equipped and a Jaeger. So we're going to be using the Tatra 805 for this expedition. So here's what we're going to be doing. The first thing we need to do is head over this way to the town to grab the amulet, after which we're going to be using our free truck recovery to head back to the outpost, and then we're going to follow this path along the ridge over to this tree. And that's all we got to do. So, that being said, let's begin, and I'll show you how it's done. So right away from the northwest outpost, we're going to drive our way forward here. And make our way over to the left here. And we're going to head right on down to this dried out river here and follow it down. And we're going to go to the left side here to go around these cracks in the ground. And now we're going to make our way down to the water and just go right along the shoreline here. Oh, quick note, along the route, when we get to that ridge part, we are going to be building a bridge over there, so if you're going to follow this, make sure you have 75 spare parts, and I also have with me anchors if I need them. So, from here we're just going to go right across the river. Climb on up, go around this tree. And right over here, we're going to cross the second part of the river. We're going to go right around these fallen tree branches here. And then make our way to the right. And once we get over here, we're going to go to the right of this little rock pit here. It's going to get us up and around it. And we're making our way over towards that big plateau in the center there. As we head over there, we're going to jump down into the mud here for just a moment. And then climb on up here. And then from here, we're going to make our way up the hill here. The reason I chose to use the Tatra 805 for this one is it's one of the few trucks that you can throw the metal detector on without having to sacrifice a supply surplus. Because the roof rack on this one just goes on the front of the cab, whereas the metal detector sits on top of this parts rack. So you can have the metal detector and still have your full fuel surplus without having to sacrifice the roof rack, which makes it pretty handy for expeditions like this that, you know, do require a metal detector. Just kind of gives you a little bit of an option there. So we're going to climb up these rocks here. And then we're going to make our way over to this bridge. Take a nice sweeping turn here as we make our way across this bridge here. Kind of a tricky bridge to get positioned on, so we're just going to take it nice and slow. And then right across the bridge. And then we're going to head on down. Once we get over here, we're going to go all the way to the left so we can go around this crack in the ground. And we got one more crack here. This one we're going to go right in the middle. And then from here, we're going to make our way down by these trees. Once we get past the trees, we'll be able to make our way down. Go nice and easy right down here. Got another ledge to climb down. Nice and easy. And we're going to back up and make our way through this rock pass here. Now, if you don't have either of these cleared out, this is an avalanche and the last one was the bridge. Those are 75 parts each to clear those out. So we're just going to make our way through here. Right on down, and then we're going to head to the left here and make our way over to the town. Once we get to the town, there are 3 spots marked on the map here. We just need the one that is orange, which is right here on our approach. We drive right on over here and grab the amulet. So now that we have the amulet, what we're going to do is head on over to the outpost and go to Northwest Outpost and do our truck recovery. And I'm also going to go ahead and top off the fuel before we head out. The amulet can lead to the trace of a residence nearby. There's a tree from which it is made. So that is the tree. The big tree on the map here is where we are headed. So now we're going to follow this path along the ridge to make our way over to the tree. So once again, leaving the Northwest Outpost. We're going to basically follow the same path we used to get out of the outpost the first time, but instead of heading downriver to the left, we're going to go across it and to the right. We're just going to go right through here, and then we're going to stay on this right shore for just a little bit. Down up here. And then right here we can make our way across. There is some deep water there, so, you know, I probably made it look cool, but make sure you have a snorkel there, just in case you need it. But I like crossing there, even though it's deep water, because there's that tree directly across, so, you know, worst case scenario, you can just, you know, grab that tree and pull yourself across the water there. Just makes it a nice, handy crossing spot. Anyway, from here, we're going to head up the hill on the right. just gonna make our way all the way up to the top of this hill. And from here, we're pretty much just going to follow this ridge line. We go right up these rocks here. Use that tree branch to kind of pull us up to this level. And right over here is that bridge I was talking about at the beginning that we are going to build. So right over here, go ahead and build the bridge. And now we're going to go right across that bridge. And we're going to continue on our way along the ridge here. There's going to be a nice crack in the ground here, so we're going to stay to the right side, climb right on over that. And we want to stay on the left edge of the ridge here. This banking right here can get a little tippy, so just kind of make sure your truck is angled up the hill as you're going across here. Once again, we're going to stay to the right side all the way against the wall. And over here, we're going to climb over these rocks. Just nice and slow, right over the rocks. And then we're going to make our way up over here. Up and over, and then we need to make our way over to the tree. So to get there, we're just going to go right across a bunch of these rocks here. Right over here, we're going to go up and around these trees. And up over here, you can see the ghost. Did not quite go as planned. I got distracted by the ghost. Anyway, give the ghost a little toot. Let him know you're thinking of him. And we're going to head right on over here and deliver the amulet. And that is going to complete living off the grid. So I hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.